Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. Tesweegi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. It's the 2003 Divisional Series, and I'm just taking a quick look to see how the various teams who are in the postseason got to the postseason. The American League wildcard team, the Baltimore Orioles, and our old friend Travis Lee. Pending free agent, doesn't look like the Orioles have deemed necessary to extend him, so he'll be a Type A free agent with 156 RBI to lead the American League as both first baseman and DH for the O-Birds. They're probably not going to extend him because they have Prince Fielder, who put up 55 home runs in his rookie campaign. Whew. Okay, so bit of a lumber crew, not so good on the defense. Comparatively, the Boston Red Sox are basically the same idea, but better. Preston Wilson, of course, is their stud in center field. Another 7-win above replacement season. Looks like he picked things back up from where he was before. Some familiar names for me. Alex Rios has been made the club. Greg Jeffries trying it one more time at age 36. Reggie Sanders, still plugging away here. CC Sabathia, the team ace. And Jesse Cross, he tore his labrum again? Oof, okay, maybe we dodged a bullet by not trading for him at the deadline. Old friend Tim Davis is getting the start in games 1 and 5 for Baltimore. Their rotation has, of course, been decimated. Jake Peavy getting the start in game 2. Hey, there's the Dr. Dynastic raid. We're just going over the teams who have made the Division Series in 2003 with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. We're going to get into our Game 1 lineup intro, and then we're going to play through all the games that will be elimination contests. Fingers crossed we don't have too many of them, and we instead win our second championship in this save. The other American League Division Series takes the Central against the West. The Central's representative is last season's champion, Detroit Tigers, with Dimitri Young, Aaron Boone, Paul Konerko behind the plate. This is why Shea Hillenbrand was even available in free agency. Some familiar names, Mike Lowell, Matt Holliday, Miguel Tejada. Okay. Interesting group here, and of course the pitching is nothing short of spectacular. Brian Falkenborg, Sidney Ponson, and Roy Stinkin' Halladay. Oh, old friend Blake Stein will be getting the start in Game 4. Over on the Rangers side, best offense in the American League. Hello, sirs. At this case, we're looking at guys like Ivan Rodriguez leading the team and the offense. Brant Colomarino leading the American League with 62 home runs and a .689 slugging percentage, and he's only 22. Jose Guillen, Corey Koski, the Canadian kid, may not be available for the series. Larry Walker, old friend, part of our 1998 championship club, hanging on for dear life after missing most of 2002. That contract looks a little rough, but hey, good on the Rangers for giving him that kind of term. Over in the other NLDS, the New York Mets surprised everyone by stealing the NL East. Gary Sheffield is a man on a mission. David Justice hanging around as well. We actually had him as part of our postseason drive last season. Didn't quite pan out. Looks like he's had a very good rebound year. Mark Bellhorn, Mike Lowell, Travis Fryman. Oh, he's out for the postseason. Ooh. Oh, he was gone for most of the season. So who the heck is shortstop for these guys? All right, Mike Cervenak. So interesting bunch here. Kind of a paper champion with kind of a Pythag. Over on the other side, of course, we know the Astros. We saw them before. Richard Hidalgo is this team's beating heart. Pedro Diaz is the National League Triple Crown winner in his age 24 season, but he's out for the NLDS. If he's going to be healthy, it's going to be after then. So very interesting to see how this club fares. Old friend of ours, Tim Morell's on this team. Pete Shorrock, I think we were looking at in the offseason. Which brings us to the last NLDS. We're up against the Dodgers, who went 12-7 against us in the regular season. our old friend Willie Bloomquist, guys like Jennings and Huff and Alfonso and Ramirez are going to be trouble. Oh, they're still trotting Kenny Lofton out and left. Oh, pinch hitter. Okay. But the pitching, soft and squishy. We might have a chance. And I know it says Sarlos is getting the game 1 start. We're actually benching him because of that stomach virus. Because Willie Brown has favorable stats at home rather than the road, almost a run and a quarter difference. We're going to be giving Willie Brown this start, moving Sarlos to game 2, and that means Rolandini, who has fantastic stats on the road, gets the game 3 start at Dodger Stadium. So, with all that said, man, I miss Carlos Guillen. I wish he was available for this series. Let's get into our lineup intro. You know how we do this. And now, the starting lineup for the 2003 NLDS for your Colorado Rockies! Batting first, the left fielder, number 53, Bobby Abreu! Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Marcus Thames. Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 5, Jeff Jenkins. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 42, Mo Vaughn. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 29, Shea Hillenbrand. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Robin Ventura. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 1, Pete Orr. Batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 62, Willie Brown. Man, I wish I had like a little clip of Star Spangled Banner to play as we enter the game. Like, that's a perfect thing for the sweeping pan. Chilly night here in Coors Field. Willie Brown getting underway. Line drive to deep left center. Thames has a read on it. And we're underway here in game 1. First pitch swinging is Mark Grace, the aging veteran first baseman. Lined into shallow right, Griffey will play this one on a hop. And the Dodgers have their first base runner, Manny Ramirez. 2-2 on the way from Willie Brown.
Strike
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Changeup fooled him. Robin Jennings now. Singaporean. 1-1 on the way. Into the shift. Jenkins up throwing. Good play there. Bobby Abreu acquired at the trade deadline. He does have a player option for 2004, should he choose to accept it. 0-2 count. And Joaquin Benoit gets his first strikeout of the game. Joaquin, big 3 pitches, fastball, slider, changeup, acquired in a trade with Minnesota for Tony Matos. Interesting move. Here's Thames. Full count on the way. Shallow fly ball to left. Charging in is Jennings, and he's there. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. Past Willie Mays for
strike 3.
3rd overall on the career home run chart. Through 1, we're scoreless. Second baseman Edgardo Alfonso. Shallow fly ball to right again. That's a leadoff single here in the top of the 2nd. Aubrey Huff. Will stare in. First pitch swinging. On the ground into the shift. Jenkins will just get the 1 out. Good play on the right field hole. Miguel Oliva. One on the way. On the ground. Orr looks back the runner. Good play to get Ojeda. That'll bring up the center fielder Gerardo Sanchez. 2-2 on the way from Brown. Swing and a miss. Curveball on the inner half. That'll be Jeff Jenkins, Vaughn, and Hillenbrand. Jeff is dealing with a strained rib cage muscle that will keep him day-to-day for the entire postseason. So we'll see a lot of swaps with him and Wandel Campana entering the game. Jeff Jenkins deep to right center field, and he gets the scoring started. Sound the custom horn, it's into the bullpens. One nothing Rockies, and Coors is shaking. Mo Vaughn goes the other way, deep to left center, teeing off. Little Oppo there from Mo Vaughn. Has he played in the postseason before? He must have played in the postseason before with Boston. For Jenkins, he's had all of his career with the Cleveland and the Cubbies. I wonder if he's actually had postseason work before. Game doesn't keep it anyway. Still no outs here on the bottom of the 2nd. Rockies now stick to a 2-run lead. That's up the line and fair. Shea Hillenbrand sends this into the left field corner. The catcher, first pitch swinging, has himself a double. Beautiful hitting there by Shea Hillenbrand. That'll bring up Robin Ventura. Injured for a lot of the season. Shallow fly ball to right. That's going to hang up long enough for Ramirez, who brings it in. Pete Orr now. Shortstop took over for Guillen. Shallow fly ball into left. That's going to land and roll all the way to the wall. Hillenbrand will round 3rd and try to score. Orr standing at 2nd with an RBI double. Only 1 out, and here's Willie Brown trying to bunt his way. Corners are in. Willie's not exactly known as a strong batter here. Full count now. Called strike 3. So at least we're starting to get a pitch count on Joaquin Benoit. Abreu back to the top of the lineup. Oh, 1-2. Little looper into left. That's going to fall for a base hit. Pete Orr will round 3rd and try to score. Play at the plate will be close. Not in time. Throw is off target. Daring base running by Pete Orr. Bobby Abreu with the RBI single. Thames now. Full count. Popped up the first base line. Grace will catch it in front of the bag. The Rockies hang a 4 spot. And they're already going to the bullpen. Kenny Lofton, the pinch hitter here against Willie Brown. Yo, Keglag, thank you for the gift subscription. Who trying to ball? You got yourself a custom out-of-the-park uniform set from yours truly coming your way. That's right, folks. If you subscribe to the channel or if you get one gifted to you, Per sub or resub, you'll get a custom out-of-the-park uniform set created by me and sent to you. Use it for your perfect team. Use it for your franchise mode. It's yours to keep as my thanks for your support. You'll also get your name on the special thanks slide during the stream introduction and access to the BOP emoji and the 4 faces you see at right. Kenny Lofton is aboard. Pinch hitter worked. Willie Bloomquist swing and a miss. Curveball is working magic for Big Willie Brown today. 1-1 on the way to Grace. That's out to split the outfield gap. Long run for Abreu and Thames. That will be an RBI triple for Mark Grace. Oof. Ramirez, 2-1 on the way. On the ground, Vaughn collects it. Good play there. Runner holds. Here's Jennings now, the 0-2. Fly ball deep to center field. Thames on the run, has a beat on it. Inning over. Marcus Thames, the future $15 million man of this club. Dean Mitchell into the game. Extreme ground baller, fastball, curveball, slider combo. He's charged with keeping the ball in the ballpark here. He's not going to do a good job. Ken Griffey Jr., Yardo. The Rockies get that run right back. It's 5-1 Colorado in the bottom of the third.
Strike 3.
Mo Vaughn will be kept inside the ballpark this time, but it's over the head of Jennings. Mo Vaughn thinking 3. He's in there. Mo Vaughn with the old man speed picks up a triple. Let's take a look at the Super Stats replay on that. 111 miles per hour off the bat, opposite field. Jennings is like, nope. And the ball must have taken a crazy carom. Jeff Steelflex, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hillenbrand with an RBI chance. Little looper. That's going to hang up long enough. Ramirez fires home. And Vaughn holds at third. Ventura now, full count. Outside for ball 4. Pete Orr now. 2-2 from Mitchell. On the ground into the shift. Good play there by Alfonso. Here's Willie Brown. Top of the 4th. He'll lead off the batting in the bottom of the inning. Good play there by Orr. Wonderful stab on the short hop. Aubrey Huff now, the third baseman. Acquired from the Yankees, if memory serves. Shallow fly ball into right. Jenkins is there. I want to check. Wandel Campana. Okay, he is fully trained up at second, so if we need to, we can give Jenkins the night off at some point and bring Campana in. Quick look at the spray charts here against Ojeda. 2-2 on the way from Willie Brown.
Strike 3.
Beautiful strike 3. Changeup. The off-speed stuff for Willie Brown is freezing people. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. That changeup is normally his weakest pitch, but when it works, it works. See if he can get into the batting line now. That's not even going to leave the infield. Easy play there for Bloomquist. Full count on Abreu. That'll be a walk. Mark Thompson into the game. Getting to the bullpen was kind of the hope for the Rockies. Thames, opposite field. Manny makes the catch. Ken Griffey Jr. now. Line into the right center gap. That's going to split the outfielders, and Kenny is on his horse. He's into second with a double. Abreu holds at third. Jenkins already has a home run today. Slow roller on the ground. Easy play there by Bloomquist. Top of the fifth. It'll be Gerardo Sanchez, the pitcher spot, and Bloomquist next.
Strike three.
Good play there by Willie Brown. Robert Hughes, pinch hitter. On the ground, Vaughn has been making short work of the field of the batters today. Not bad for someone who isn't normally the best at first base. Bloomquist now, 1-0 on the way from Willie Brown. Ventura gets to show off the cannon. High throw. Good play by Mauve to make the reach. Will Brunson into the game. Mauve on. Known for being a bit of a weak spot against lefties.
Strike three.
He'll strike out here. Hillenbrand gets to feast on a lefty comparatively. On the ground, picked up by Grace. 2 down quickly. Ventura now. Shallow fly ball. Sanchez makes the grab. No change in the score. Still 5-1 Rockies as we head to the top of the 6th. Willie Brown, third time through the lineup. Grace has so far been the worst pain in his butt. And that'll make it a 3-for-3 day for Mark Grace. Action in the bullpen. Dickey getting loose. Fly ball to center field. Thames, easy read on it. Very well scouted was Ramirez on that play. Jennings. Drill to deep right field. Griffey up against the wall, and that one's gone. Robin Jennings makes this one interesting. It's 5-3. Now Jonathan Rowenhorst getting loose in the bullpen. On the ground, Jenkins. Easy play, 2 down. Willie will get one more batter. Try to make it a complete game, or a complete 6 innings. Jenkins deep in the hole. Beautiful play. R.A. Dickey will be next man up. We'll save Rowenhorst for the 8th. All right, versus lefties. Yeah, we got to bring Victor Martinez into the game. They'll take over at first. I think he's better rated at first than Vaughn. Nah, we'll just pinch hit him. Victor Martinez, future third baseman for this club. 2 down quickly here. Bobby Abreu laces this one into the right field corner. Gets past Ramirez. Almost. Bobby Abreu with a 2-out double. Thames now, full count. Line over the head of the first baseman, Grace. Abreu will round third and try to score on the throw. Throw is late. Rockies with some adventurous base running build the lead back up at 6-3. Griffey now. Up the middle and taken by Alfonso. Entering the game here in the 7th is R.A. Dickey. The Knuckle King out of the bullpen. Fan favorite here. Chopped up the middle. Orr's going to have no play on it. Ooh. Infield hit. Two and 0 on Gerardo Sanchez. 3-1. Bunted foul. Full count. You're trying to bunt against a knuckleballer. What are you doing?
Out.
Double play. Orr to Jenkins to Vaughn. Hector Garcia, the pinch hitter here. On the ground, Jenkins has it. Inning over. Solid effort by R.A. Dickey for the hold.
Seventh inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Rowenhorst getting loose in the bullpen. New pitcher into the game is Scott Simmons. Rockies countering by pinch hitting Wandel Campana for the platoon splits and also to take over at second base, give Jeff Jenkins the rest of the night off. And it'll work, a leadoff walk. Not a bad job for Campana. He's also the most dangerous base stealer on this team. Two pickoff throws now by Simmons. Full count to Vaughn. Swing and a miss. 97 on the fastball. It'll be Hillenbrand, then Ventura.
Strike three.
Hillenbrand down on strikes. Two down for Robin Ventura. On the ground to the second baseman, Alfonso. The leadoff walk goes for naught. Wandel Campana stays in the game and plays second base. Jonathan Rowenhorst into the game as the eighth inning man. They'll face Bloomquist, Grace, and Ramirez. Rowenhorst, one of the best lefties out of the pen. Shallow fly ball up the left field side. Orr calls off Ventura. One down. Grace, 3 for 3 today. Fly ball to right. Griffey will grab this one. Got a pitch to Ramirez here. Diving play by Campana, but he biffs the throw to Vaughn. Or Vaughn makes the error. No matter, it's another lefty that we can use Rowenhorst on. 1-2 on the way to Jennings.
Strike
Got
three.
him. If we can save Kim, all the better. Let's go with, let's get Pennington up. Pete Orr, drill to left center field. That's off the Molson Canadian ad. The ball ricochets into center field. Pete Orr with a triple. A leadoff triple by Pete Orr. We need someone who can get the ball in play. I think this is going to be a Khalil Green instance. We're not going to go to Tag Bozide. Pinch hitting gear for the pitcher spot is Khalil Green. Infield is in. And they will intentionally walk Green to bring up Bobby Abreu. Abreu, line drive, center field. That's going to be played on a hop. So the intentional walk, the attempt for the double play does not work. Rockies now lead 7-3. We're still going to bring Pennington in because he's already warmed. Unless Tens goes Yardo here. No, but an excellent leaping grab by Sanchez. Scott Leone will face Griffey. A perfectly Coursian battle here. And Griffey charges for an infield single to score Khalil Green. Campana.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3 by Leon. Mo Vaughn batting against a righty again. Drill to deep right center field. All right, we're gonna go with John Asahina instead of Pennington. We don't need him. Wow, what a game! This broadcast is powered by Pocari Sweat because I couldn't wait till Saturday to drink this. Yes, murder their bullpen. Paul Shuey, who was I think was at one point supposed to be one of the starters, enters the game to try and end this. It's a bat around 8th. John Asahina will enter the game. Deone Cesar, the pinch hitter here. Asahina spent most of the season in the starting rotation as a rookie. And it looks like he will get the job done here. Rockies will win this one going away 12-3. Beautiful diving catch by Orr to end game 1. And the Rockies have got to be feeling good about this one. And that is why we started Willie Brown at home. No walks, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. Dickey and Rowenhorst the holds, Asahina. And meanwhile, they ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pitchers in one game. Mo Vaughn, 2 homers and a triple for 11 total bases. Insane game from Mo. I mean, we're even a good road team. The Dodgers are not. That's the other thing to keep in mind. Yes, the Dodgers are 54-27 at home. They're sub 500 on the road. Game 2, Sarlos versus Gordon. Dodgers win 2-1. Sarlos pitches effectively, but we just can't get anything going against Tom Gordon and Chris Trevino. To Dodger Stadium we go. Rolandini gets the Game 3 call. Uh-oh. Rockies force a comeback, but we can't make them pay. Rolandini gets eaten. It'll be Joe Vitko against Phil Gomez in Game 4. This is not how I wanted this series to go. Yikes. Guys, can we not please? So our trade deadline acquisition, Joe Vitko, on the bump here at beautiful Dodgers Stadium. I can't do a Vin Scully impression, so I'm not even going to try. Looks like we're in the modern iteration of that. This is the out-of-the-park model, of course. Abreu works the leadoff walk. Thames now. On the ground, slow roller, close play, good job by Bloomquist. Abreu advances to second. Griffey, the 2-2 against Gomez. Swing and a miss. Here's Jenkins batting fourth. Lined into right field for a base hit. Bobby Abreu will hold at third. Mo Vaughn with runners at the corners and 2 down. On the ground, Alfonso will end the threat. Vitko. It's bunted back to the pitcher. Interesting move there. Vitko fields this one easily. Mark Grace. Dodgers trying to advance. They beat us in the 1995 Division Series. Or sorry, 96? Can't remember. They beat us the first time we made the postseason. Manny Ramirez deep to left field. Into the corner goes Abreu. And it's gone. Manny Ramirez with his 3rd home run of the postseason. And the Dodgers have the lead. Here in game 4. Did we seriously just spend all our runs in game 1? Come on, guys. All right, Hillenbrand aboard with a single. Ventura. Back up the middle. That's going to be a double play ball. Broken bat. Oof. Bad luck. All right. We're only playing for our postseason lives here. Nothing big. Aubrey Huff to left center field. That's going to roll up against the fence. Thames is on it quickly. Throws into second. 1 out double for Aubrey Huff. 1-2 to Ojeda. Fly ball to center field. Thames is just going to let it fall. Come on, man. Full count on the way to Gerardo Sanchez. First walk issued by Vitko. Corners are in to guard the bunt. Sacrifice bunt by Gomez. 2 down, runners at second and third. This one could get away quick from the Rockies should Willie Bloomquist find his way aboard. 1-2 on the way from Vitko. Fly ball to right center. Griffey has it. Inning over. 2-0 Dodgers here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Phil Gomez, a bit of a slop baller. Fastball, cutter, slider, his best pitches, and he throws 3 others that are long mainstay of the Dodgers rotation. And we're making him look like Oral Hershiser up there. Come on. Oi! That one is very long gone. Yeesh. I knew this was what I was worried. I was worried about this because that's what the season revealed, that the Dodgers beat us 12 games to 7 in the season series. I knew this was going to be a trap series, and Maybe it is. Dodgers have scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings. Rockies have only mustered 2 hits against Phil Gomez. It feels like we're just pushing too hard. All right, 1 out walk for Jenkins. Good, good. Come on, Mo.
Strike 3.
Shallow fly ball to center. Runners at first and second for Ventura. Come on, Robbie. Need you here. Up the first base line. Grace makes the pickup. Yeah, Cotton Candy is right. Gerardo Sanchez with a single, possibly extra bases. Griffey throws from the corner. 1 out double for Gerardo Sanchez. Corners are in against Phil Gomez. Popped up mile high on the infield. Pitcher calls for it. Vitko makes the grab. 1-1 on the way to Bloomquist. Or charges it. Thankfully, we get a 0. I'm just hoping Vitko can get through like 5 innings. Or do we get someone loose now because there may not be a game? Let's get William Juarez up. We need something, so we're going to pinch it. Aubrey Huff makes a good play on this Pete Orr roller. Pinch hitter here. The man, the myth, the legend, Tag Bozede. Shallow fly ball to right. Ramirez makes the grab. Abreu now. 2-2 on the way. Inning over. Rockies can't manufacture anything. William Juarez called out of the bullpen. We'll try to get multiple innings here. Mark Grace has just been eating our lunch this series. Oh, quick throw there by Ventura. Easy play. I'm going to miss him. Full count on Manny Ramirez. Inside ball 4. You'd almost rather have Ramirez beat you with his legs than with his bat. 1-0 on the way from Juarez. Fly ball to right center field. That's going to split the outfielders. That could score a run. Griffey's throw is cut off on the infield. Ramirez scores. 4-0 Dodgers. Good throw home, but it gets past Hillenbrand. You know what? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Shutout in the deciding game. What went wrong? Best offense in the league. And we completely melt down. We still won the series on aggregate runs, too. Or we're tied. Gah. I blame this all on Carlos Guillen being unavailable. Well, that actually mirrors the last time we made the postseason and played the Dodgers. 1996. We got swept by them, if memory serves. Yep. In 97, I think we played Atlanta, or was it the Dodgers again? Atlanta, okay, that was the 5-game series. Well, Vitko's not coming back. I'm too upset. We're going to Game 5 in the other division series. Well, this is now an off-season stream. I'm supposed to go for another 2 hours. Houston Astros defeat the New York Mets. Pedro Diaz is back from injury, and sure enough, 2 home runs. With the exclamation point. Both the other ALDSs are going down to a Game 5 as well. The Detroit Tigers will defend their championship, knocking off the Texas Rangers in a reverse sweep. Sidney Ponson with 3 back-to-back saves. Boston Red Sox knock off the Baltimore Orioles with a late comeback. So it'll be Red Sox versus Tigers, Dodgers versus Astros in the championship series. Tigers are going for a championship defense. They won back-to-back pennants, and they will face the Los Angeles Dodgers, who, if memory serves, this is their first pennant in this save. All right, they didn't win the pennant that year. We swept them. And that we should have won that year. Yep, Dodgers are in the final, or the World Series, for the first time since 1988. Game 1 goes the Tigers' way. A late comeback on the road at Dodger Stadium. Halladay kept it close. Craig House and then Justin Peterson slams the door. Why couldn't we tee off on their closer like that? Ugh. Game 2, walk-off style. Ricky Terlachek steals the win. Your walk-off double to Willie Bloomquist. Series heads to Detroit. Dodgers take this one 5-1. Tom Gordon has been pretty darn strong. Game 4. Blake Stein puts them to bed. Big offensive show up or appearance. Mike Lowell with a home run hat trick. One of which a grand slam. What an exclamation point by this young stud. 6 RBIs on the day. Young stud, he's 29. A lot of cheering for Detroit. Of course, everyone in Out of the Park Baseball loves Detroit. The series goes back to Los Angeles. Game 5 takes 13 innings, 6 in the top of the 8th, 4 in the bottom of the 8th. Ooh, and Manny Ramirez with his 6th home run of the postseason. It's going back to LA. Oh, sure, now you're healthy again. The Los Angeles Dodgers are your World Series champions for the first time in 15 years. Mark Grace, your MVP. I mean, good on the Dodgers for finally picking up a championship. I just wish they didn't have to step on us to get there. Tigers almost became the first team since the 96-97 Blue Jays to repeat as champions. Dodgers just got ahead of us. Yeah, I'm hella mad. This was painful. I mean, the Dodgers basically are a team designed to beat us, the Rockies. But would have been nice. I mean, losing Carlos Guillen is why we didn't have any threats on the base paths, basically. So now we get to design what our team of the future looks like. Yay! Off-season streams. Everyone loves off-season streams. Right? So we're just gonna sit here and wait. Yeah, we're gonna see 2004 logos and uniforms, and I gotta go figure out which games. Oh, right. There are third neutral party games in the 2004 season. So the schedule, once we get to preseason, 2 games between the Devil Rays and Yankees will take place at Tokyo Dome, and then a good chunk of the Expo season will be played at Hiram Bythorn Stadium in Puerto Rico. I wonder if we're going to be one of those teams. No, at home against Stade Olympique. I'm looking on Wikipedia right now while this is going. Nope, their one home series is at Olympic Stadium. So we're not going to see Estadio Hiram Bythorn. I mean, we made the postseason. We played well. If Abreu's player option is accepted, then we really don't have much to change for next year. Tag Bozy takes over at first. Victor Martinez moves to third. Wandel Campana becomes our super stud utility infielder. Guillen will be healthy, I hope. And we'll see what the budget looks like. So, There's nothing going on in the real major leagues, is there? Anyone seen anything exciting? Like, even the Rule 5 draft was kind of a snore, except for Nasim Nunez going from Miami to Washington. Are they going to rebrand the Future Legend card? Are they going to issue a new Future Legend card? All right, good score. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, a lot of our team left. Or our managing team. So Mike Eden, our former coach, we let him walk. John Pasella is going to be moving up and taking over as our new head coach. There's a reason we grabbed him, or we extended him. Got a bunch of other coaches who we need to move around, and vacancies we got to fill. Bobby Abreu has voided his contract option and will be a free agent as a Type A. Okay. So that's some money we can go to free agency with. A surprising amount of money, actually. We got Ventura, we got Jenkins' money coming off the books, we got Abreu's money coming off the books. As much as I'd love to extend him, we got Tag Bozide. Bernie's leaving, Mo Vaughn's gone. Let's take the ticket price up $1. Fan loyalty increases, nice. New budget for next season. Okay, we hit the financial target. Acquire an MVP winner. Find a top 20 prospect. Rebuild a top 6. Okay, doable. Yeah, we really... Because we haven't stunk, we haven't been able to get a top draft choice. Sizemore is probably going to be our left fielder next season. So Tag Bozide is going to be our first baseman. Tag Bozide. Tag Bozide. Even though he probably profiles... Yeah, he's equivalent as a left fielder. And we'll have Victor Martinez taken over as our third baseman full-time next season. All right, let's deal with our arbitration. Ooh, lots of Type A and Type B guys. Love it. Any of these guys we care about? I don't think so. Including Saul Rivera, who just couldn't put it together. All right. Kirk Saarloos. He's avoided injury. He has played really stinking well. In Coors, no less, I point out. I think we gotta go long-term with him. Let's buy out those RBers. Get into free agency. Let's take him 7 years. Apply long-term to... Not sure if I like that. Let's make that last year a player option. Let's see if we can get something that I can abide by. So let's go above his ARB estimate for each of his remaining seasons. All right, his ARB estimates are We're gonna have this talk with Rolandini in a couple seasons too. Ha ha ha. 2.9, 5.6, 7.1. So if we go like 3.5, 6.5, 8, then we get to the free agent years. And then give him 10 mil for the out years. Make the last year a player option. See if that way he can test free agency and it's 30 a year early if he wants. All right, let's lock up Sarlos. Dickey, we are not going to go long term on because he's just a reliever, as fun as he is. Let's give him one for a slight decrease. And Kim. I never guarantee roles to relievers. That's just not a thing I do. So, and no guarantee. I mean, he plays well. I'd be thrilled to keep him. Now let's go take a look and see if we can hire a new bench coach, unless we want to promote someone from within. How's Kalmus looking? Alright, he won Manager of the Year. But given his development aspect, I'd rather keep him in the minors. What about Enos Cabell? For a bench coach, we need someone who can actually, like, do better than our poor, overworked Kyle Bradley. So someone who excels in teach catching and teach running for first base or for... and someone who works well with normal and personable. Is not temperamental. I'm just going to take a snapshot of this, actually. Let's actually try and build, like, a team. Let's build a team here. Right, personnel. Bench coach. Coach ratings. All right, Vance Lovelace. Type is controlling, works well with temperamental, struggles with easygoing. Okay, so personality-wise, he fits. Would he be interested in being our first base coach? Yes, he would. Lock him up for 5 years. Thank you, sir. All right, team trainer. We let go of the last guy because he wasn't that good. All right, we got Paul Morris, who's a good recovery guy. And still good at preventing arm injuries. Or do we go with Darren Inamorado? Fantastic at preventing injuries, but not so good at rehabbing them. Paul Morris also gets us good fatigue recovery, so we can get more starts out of our guys. What's his personality like, though? Easygoing. Struggles with personable. Okay. And then if we go back to trainer ratings, prevent... I always look at prevent arms first. So Darren Inamorado. Where is he? Okay, here he is. He is normal. Does well with controlling, struggles with normal. So we... I think we're going to go with Paul Morris here. You got 5 years, my dude. Alright, pitching coach time. Nobody's good. So let's go take a look and see if we can steal someone. Someone like Chris Stepper. Alright, personality's not the greatest. Maybe we promote Dick Kalmus. Wow, there really aren't many good options. What does Stepper want? Ooh, that's a lot of money. You know what, we're just going to promote Kalmus. Yeah, it's going to take a small hit in our... staff cohesion, but at least it's something. And Kalmus at least has a rating of good. So now we need a new manager. Let's move Enos Cabell. I like moving guys up. It makes me feel good that, you know, we're promoting people through the organization. Like Brian Giles is going to get a promotion to AA. Yes, it's that Jose Canseco. Alright, we're just going to leave him there. Alright, bench coach. I think we're going to go with Rodney Nettinen here. Unless there's someone better in all, include minor league. The ability to hire guys away from other clubs is pretty fun. Not Gene Alley. What about Randy Robeson? I mean, he's good at as a base coach or as a bench with that capability, but no. Let me look at coaching style as tactician, because that's what that's what I've got already. Alright, so here's the guys we're looking at. Let's go back to coach ratings. Alright, let's ditch that. Let's look at guys with... Alright, Paul Mitchell works well with easygoing. Well, we don't have any temperamental. Let's hire away Paul Mitchell here. I've had other guys snipe my dudes. I'm happy to do the same to them. Okay. Tulsa Drillers hitting coach. I do not care about personalities for minor league guys. Let's lock him up for 3 years. Nashville Tourist Manager. go with Al Autry. Lock him up for 5 years. I like his stuff. We've already offered Rich Gibson a deal, so we don't need to go with him. I feel like I've irked enough people, so let's just go with the free agent guys. Kyle Eschman. Casper Rockies. Let's go Justin Williams. And hitting coach, let's do Dave Williamson. Cool. All right, we got all those sussed. I mean, Mike Eden did well, not well enough. Oh, Al Autry says another team has offered me a better offer. Where did we have him going? Manager in Asheville. We'll leave that one. All right, we got our new team trainer. And our new first base coach, Vance Lovelace. That's beautiful looking. It's unfortunate that we don't have any, Oh, and hey, they got good reviews with our, team. Alright, I like the coaching staff and how that's come together. Let's wait a little bit longer on the rest of the staff. Let's also make sure that we're not falling behind on scouting and player development budgets. Let's bump this up to 4500000. Let's make sure we're still spending at least twice the baseline. So let's cut a little bit from there. Over on scouting. There we go. I don't like making cuts to the scouting and dev budget, but if we're talking about making sure that we're... Oh, hey, our media contracts went up. Nice. Thank you, Playoff Revenue, for balancing everything out. We got this massive issue next season with our salary, so I'm trying to think. You know what? We can pull those money levers if we need to. Let's put them back to where they were. I'm just fiddling here. R.A. Dick. Hey, Kirk Sarlos, locked up long term. All right. There he is. We got the deal done. Love it. Let's go back to available personnel. All right, Paul Mitchell favoring Rich Gibson. Were you good enough? Yeah, I do want to... All right, let's go 4 years at 160. It's a lot of money for a double-A hitting coach, but things are dire. All right, we got our... Rich Gibson said, yes, I will take your money. Cool. So I'm taking a look. I'm thinking one thing we want to do is trade away Todd Pennington and Justin Noodler because their BABIP is 20, and that does not play in Coors. I want guys with at least 50 on that stat, ideally more. I don't know. It's tough. Maybe I give him another season. Steve Skaggs wants to bolt. Oof. Okay. Offer extension or promotion. There you go. You have been promoted. Hopefully that means we don't lose him. Shea Hillenbrand, Golden Glover. Way to go, Shea. That's why we're paying him the $2 million. Roman Gonzalez beats out Marcus Thames. Huh. Hey, we got our bench coach. Someone who works well with normal and struggles with temperamental. That's what I'm going for here. And someone who's cheap. Brian Rohr. There we go. Who trying to ball? Please make sure that you reach out to me on Discord after the stream so we can get talking about your custom uniform. Captain Kegleg, you too, by the way. Rowenhorst actually getting some votes for National League reliever. Rowenhorst with a 55 PBAP, it's worth pointing out. I think he's our closer next year. I really do. Oh, you only play on mobile. Okay, that poses an issue who trying to ball because I don't think mobile can use custom. Huh. Let me look up on that. Maybe there's a way to sneak it to you. So, I mean, Noodler looks fantastic. 65 movement, 70 control. It's the PBAPIP. I can't deal with a 413 or a 415. Someone else can take him. I will happily trade away a reliever prospect. In fact, I'm going to put him on the trading block right now. Throw Pennington on there now as well. Pennington's at least been slightly more successful, but he just got back from injury. And he's kind of a dunce, so I'm happy to swap him around. Asahina, we may have to stick with him. Now let's also lift Ryu. Yusmero Petit at age 18 is up with AAA. I mean, our AAA club has been championship caliber for a long while now. The Cubs have already made a trade, adding Luis Matos and Brian Miller from the Milwaukee Brewers. Looks like for Salary relief? Poverty franchise. Alright, Silver Sluggers. Marcus Thames and Ken Griffey Jr. both pick up their awards. Trade proposal from the Angels. Rami Beatriz for Justin Noodler. No. Rookie of the Year goes to Hanley Ramirez of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hideki Matsui also getting some votes. Angel Barrios ditto. Prince Fielder, of course, a unanimous pick for Rookie of the Year over in the American League. 55 home runs. Jiminy Crickets. Brandon Webb for Albert Pujols. Holy smokes, this is a fire burner of a deal. White Sox sending Brandon Webb, Hank Blaylock, and Ryan Ditforth for Albert freaking Pujols. I mean, yes, he did miss all of 2003 with a torn ACL, but that's clearly what they're going for. Wow. That is a deal. All right, let's see. Who are we still missing? All the good coaches have been picked over, so let's just do some bare minimum deals. And try and go back to the well another time. Hey, it's our old friend Frank Viola. He retired and became a pitching coach. Good for him. Montreal Expos offering Fernando Rios for Justin Noodler. All right, Expos. Let's talk. Wow, they locked Brian Roberts up to a long-term deal in a hurry. Expos actually spending money. Bedard got inked to a multi-year deal. Matt Clement. Mark Burley. Yeah, I'm not sure username and Pat. No. Don't share your username and... Actually, you know what? That might work. I will try to be honest about it. Message me on Discord, and let's make sure we have a third-party arbiter to make sure we're completely on the up and up. I don't want to have access to your account and have people start to think, oh, he's got this unnecessarily, or oh, he's not supposed to have it. All right. Expos. Clear this out. I'm always on the market for starting pitching, of course. It's Zwirchich. Oh, he's got a bit of an ugly contract. The Yankees signed him to one. Okay, CJ Wilson. Ground ball, PBAP suppress. What's it going to take to pry CJ from these guys? Please stop wasting my time, they say. Alright, what if we add in an Adam Bostick? Nope. Alright, so they're not going to give up their top guy. Let's look at prospects. See if we can... Adrian Gonzalez is available in the Rule 5 draft. We may not need to look far for our new first baseman. Or our new captain, Juan Beltran, maybe. No, they don't want to give him up either. Alright, so clearly the Expos have no one worth talking to. Let's take a look at the Angels again. Some familiar faces. Jose Antonio Nunez. Oh, he's a jerk. Okay, we're not going to look at him. What about in AAA? They got anyone they're hiding? No. No, they very much are not. Oh dear, that is a hard go for the Angels pitching staff. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for Noodler that's really caught my attention. National League Cy Young goes to Ryan Anderson. 22 wins, 2.21 ERA. In a word, TCR goes whoop. He added a sinker to his repertoire, and the sinker is graded 55 out of 60. Sarlos gets some votes. Nice. Mark Pryor, the Devil Rays, picking up some Cy Young attention. Blake Stein, part of the Detroit Tigers and former Colorado Rocky, finishing second. Bartolo Colon of the White Sox, also former Colorado Rocky. 20 wins, not bad. And the MVPs. Okay. Corey Patterson for Justin Noodler. No. All right, pod people. What are you offering? They locked up Beckett long term. I don't like the contract. Dan Herron has maybe a few good pitches, but I like the PBAP suppression. Ooh, Brett Myers out for a full year. Oh, I hope he comes back and is good, because I'd love to trade for him. Actually, we have a filter for just this. Hey, who trying to ball? At least you're a subscriber, so you're giving me money. I appreciate it. No, wait. Captain Kegleg gave you money. Or gave me money, right. Let's try trading for Dan Herron. Alright, you want Noodler? No, clearly they don't want Noodler that much. So stop yanking my chain, guys. Pedro Diaz wins MVP. No surprise, he won the Triple Crown. Marcus Thames finishes 4th. Well, at least we got a bunch of Type A free agents coming up. If nothing else, we have that. All right. Coaching staff is taken care of. Gifts up God, I like that. All right. Any ARB declines that we could look at? Brewers are basically just casting off everyone. Kip Wells goes from Montreal to Florida in exchange for Coco Crisp. Greg Maddux finally hangs up the cleats. Pirates add Lorenzo Bagley, give up Nelson Talon. Not seeing any guys that would meet. And there's Ken Claude. Changeuth makes me worry, but I think he could do well out of the bullpen. Wouldn't hurt to have a mid-relief guy. All right, let's hold off on all that. Get to free agency and see what the team actually looks like. Bitco, Jenkins, Vaughn. Okay. So our pitching staff is basically unchanged. If anything, we have maybe too many guys. Ah, nice. Good luck with that. Where I think the issue is now we've lost our captain. So Domit and Hillenbrand is our catcher tandem. Bozide. Got Orr, got Campana, got Guillen, Green, V-Mart. And then the outfield, Sizemore, Thames, Griffey Jr. And we probably could stand to get another outfielder up with a club. Like, let's call up Watson. Let's put Kubel on the 40-man. Actually, I'm not even... The home run power still hasn't developed. He's not a top prospect anymore. So Kubel will be available in the Rule 5 pick draft. Let's keep Randazzo because he's a top 100 guy. And Javier Antonio Martinez, yeah. He won't get picked up. We also have Adam Bostic ready to come up as a lefty reliever. And we've got Aubrey, who could be a... Hey, you use a... Oh, man. You're dedicated to the theming, Who Trying to Ball. I appreciate that. You're going above and beyond, my dude. So Sizemore gets the start in left. Unless we want to be our backup and get Tag Bozide in left as a fully developed guy. I think that might be the play. So let's move Tag to left. Thing is, I'm not sure if Burrows is really that much better. He had one good season in 2001. $6 million available. Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah, I've never been that good with a perfect team. I had my best success finishing in the semifinals of TWIP Weekly Showdown with the Two Rats and a Wolf Sock a while ago. Hey, congrats on making PTCS. See, that's something I've never been able to get to. All right, let's take a look and just like compare where we're at versus other places. Yeah, we need a first baseman. Jose Amado, ooh. Interesting option. Hasn't really done well in Anaheim, though. Huff's going to be expensive. Lee is expensive. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago, yeah. Yeah, Mike Young is out of my price range. Ditto for Klesko. Amato with the avoid Ks in the contact seems interesting, but anytime you see an avoid Ks that high with a power that low, the BABIP underneath may not be so good. At age 28, though, he could be a long-term option. Aaron Boone's had good years, but not in a while. I think we're just going to hold off on making any big signings. Let's take a look at the pitching, though. Because one area I could always use improvements on is the starting staff. Appier is not going to want to talk to me. Kayla Martinez is type A. So Steve Avery. Cross is injured again. There's our old friend David Marcone, type B again. I'm glad you enjoy it. Just one quick warning, please keep the chat PG. Saw you trying to sneak around the swear filter a little bit there, who trying to ball. Please do not. It's all good. Antonio Geraldo. I mean, we've also got Brian Sanchez, who probably deserves a call up. Oh, he's already in the rotation. Rushing into something is probably not the right move. So, I gotta stall for time anyway. Reds would send Lloyd Turner for Noodler and money. Buzz all the way off. These guys are built like the way I want my team to be built. Okay. What about Stephen Coey? Who's my favorite MLB team? Blue Jays. At some point, I am going to play a save as them. Favorite League Redacted team? The Buffaloes, of course. Oh, okay. That's not a no. Let's throw Asahina in. Get rid of 2 of our low PBABIP guys. Stephen Coey's got 2 years of arbitration left. Consistent results, good, low PBABIP. But let's see if we can't get a couple more guys just to make this pot really hum. I am Canadian, along with so much of the casting staff. Cavacom, Laptop Hound, Inertia Banco. Like, you'll remember the Canada Day Classic. That was between Laptop Hound and I because we're both Canadians, eh? Alright, someone off the 40-man maybe. Right, what about Justin Morneau? Nope. And they called Jose Lopez up quick. Man, they got a lot of problems in the dugout there. Alright, of the guys on... Alright, so I'm not seeing anyone really standing out screaming, "Pick me, pick me, pick me!" Not much of a hockey guy. I was, but baseball really took over for me. I could get behind a Bill Anderson pickup. Let's take a look at the Reds. Clearly they're looking to dump some salary. Man, that Derek Lee deal is stupid. How's Fabian Lopez looking? Don't need another noodle bat infielder. Okay, let's take a look at the pitchers. Dave Elder, maybe? Yeah, let's grab Bill Anderson. Good PBABIP suppress. Or, let's see if we can get Bill Anderson or Robert Bowser. Ooh, okay. That's not a no. Bowser as a rental closer. Oh, no. We don't need another closer. Alright, how about you eat some money on it? So, give up one of our trouble children in Noodler. Stephen Coey joins the Rockies rotation as our new number 2 guy. Now let's see, do we have a face gen for this? No, so we're gonna give Stevie a face. There we go. Now we just gotta move Pennington. Well, let's shop him around and see if anyone wants him. If it means we don't have to rush a certain Brian Sanchez to the rotation, I'm all for it. It looks like he's a hot commodity. Philly's offering a lot of guys. Hello, BJ Ryan. What's with the Phillies? What are they seeing that I'm not? It's always the question I ask. All right, Diamondbacks offering Steve Green. Oh, I will happily take this guy. Him or Foley? Alright, Foley's got a bit of a stamina-ish. Green's got a bit of a control-ish, but we got Hillenbrand for just that purpose. Alright, so far Diamondbacks in the lead. Getting a Canadian and Steve Green for Todd Pennington. There's our 5th starter, too. But BJ, oh man. Oh, pending free agent, okay. Weber, Tolberg. Yeah, I'm not doing a rental of BJ Ryan, tempting as it is, and it is very tempting. All right, I think the deal is with the D-backs. I think it's for Steve Green. But let's see if we can pull a swap and get... who else did I say we were looking at? Dan Foley. Let's see if we can get Foley instead. Nope. Green it is. Looks like they'll eat a little bit of money on it. Now, is there anyone else from these poor Diamondbacks we want to try and pinch? Blackley looks good, but that movement makes me nervous. Kind of like Mark Sullivan. Hamels is unavailable. Esteban Herman is Rule 5 eligible. There's our old friend. Oh, that's a different Tim Davis pitcher. Okay. Yeah, let's try adding Mark Sullivan. That's not no. And Javier Antonio Martinez is Rule 5 eligible, so I see no issue throwing him into the deal. Let's get them to eat some money. Boom. And just like that, Steve Green takes over the number 5 spot in our rotation. And once again, it's another guy who needs a face. Good Canadian kid. So we'll move Sanchez down to AAA. There's our pitching staff, basically, for next season. Kim gets to close. Rowan Horst and Dickey as our 2 mid guys. Juarez could start. Camacho, Deliza, Herring as our long relief guy. What we should be looking for is a captain. So Pudge. Oh, this is everyone. Wow. Not a lot. Could grab Kevin Millar to be a first baseman. First baseman and pinch hitter. Not a lot of captains in the league. Unless we want to try and go after someone like Leo Daig. Nope. Maybe we go out and sign Kevin Millar. Or add Winston Abreu as a closer. Let's see, offer contract. Well, let's not do any minor league deals until we're past the Rule 5 draft. I've been burnt by that before. All right, got 2 new starting pitchers. Cleared up the backlog in the bullpen. I like it. Wow, lots of deals going down. Pennington now gets to be the closer for the Diamondbacks. Good luck. We will enjoy feasting on him. All right. Hall of Fame voting. Let's get the Hawk in there. Let's get Eckersley. Let's keep Fernandez on the ballot. Tony Gwynn, of course. Ozzie Smith. I keep voting for Steve. Trammell deserves to be in. As does Whitaker and Yount. And sure, let's vote for Viola. All right, we got a supplemental first-round pick because Cardinals are going spending. Adding Shannon Stewart and Jeff Jenkins in one fell swoop. Man, they gave Brad Fulmer a lot of money. Cardinals are going to be an issue. Shannon Stewart almost gets to the 10 million mark. Oh, Jenkins didn't go to the Cardinals. He went to the Angels. Interesting. That's a lot of money for a fragile guy, but... Giambi to the Red Sox for $12 million per. Garcia Parra to the Rangers. So the big names are coming off the board quick. We are still among the league losers in wins above replacement, leaving the team. At least adding Kobe and Green helps offset the loss of Bobby. So pitching's fine. We still continue to need a first baseman of some kind, but I'm okay to wait and see what the market does. Bringing in a Kevin Millar on a 2-year deal, for example, just to be a new captain. Or bring back Bobby Magallanes. I mean, we'll see if Adrian Gonzalez actually survives to the Rule 5 draft. That is also a consideration. Jose Vidro for Jeff Randazzo. It'd be a rental, but I've had my eye on Vidro for a while. It just... last year was a big setback. And Randazzo's a top 100 prospect. Yeah, that's a no from me. I'm interested, but not that. Mike Young heads to the Kansas City Royals. We're going to stop when we hit the preseason, by the way, because then I have my schedule updates to make. Alright, winter meetings. Take me to those winter meetings. St. Louis is just spending everything. Nice. I have leftovers. So Travis Lee, 7 years to mash dingers in Busch Stadium. 7x7, not a bad deal. Good for him. Klesko to the Mets. All the big first basemen are coming off the board. Mike Young to the Royals. All these people who haven't locked up their favorite players already. Paul Wilson, hey, familiar name. The store brand ace. I mean, we have $4 million to spend. Will we? Who knows? Is there anyone even on the trading block? Oh boy, yes there are. Cubs looking to move Aramis Ramirez before he walks in free agency. That's going to be a Griffey-esque deal. At age 26 leaving? Whew. Hey, there's our old friend Brooks Kieschnick. Anyone captain? No, of course not. Of course not, that'd be too easy. What about... Hey, Bartolo's on the market. Do we bring him back? No, we already have our starting rotation set. Suiji, slow down. We need a first baseman. We could always just get out of our contract with Willie Brown and add Jose Vidro, and then Brian Sanchez is back in the rotation. I mean, he's been worth 3 wins above replacement since coming to the club. That makes more sense than Hillenbrand or trading away Coey again. I don't know. Like, I don't like it. I don't hate it. But I think this is going to be a quiet winter meetings for me. Ibanez goes back to the Marlins. Ha! Scott Sanders to the Braves. Caleb Martinez to the Orioles. Orioles spending some cash, bringing Shuey over as well. Get to the Rule 5 draft, see if a certain Adrian Gonzalez is available to be snacked up. Because if so, I will snack him up. Aramis Ramirez and Jorge Cantu for Tagbo Zed. Do we sell high? No, I think we got to keep the meme. We can't afford to keep Aramis Ramirez if we do trade for him anyway. Tagbo Zed. Tagbo Zed. Greg Jeffries goes to the Royals. Man, they're spending money. Bobby Abreu has signed a contract. He heads to the Mets. Back to the National League West. Stays in the National League. They locked him up 7 years, 57 million. Okay, that's actually a really healthy deal for Bobby. How much of that money's deferred? All right, Rule 5 draft, let's go! Can always bring Pat the Bat Burrell back. Actually make him our first baseman. Skinner as a potential option out of the bullpen is interesting. Let's start the draft. Oh man, our old friend Jason Arnold was left exposed. Looks like the Cubs didn't want him. So if Skinner joins the pitching staff, who goes down? Herring? Herring, who's out of option years and would have to pass waivers? Now I like the team's construction for the pitching staff. I really think we got it on lock. So we look at batters then. The best batter available is our guy, Jason Kubel. Boy. Scout says we skip. I say we skip. I mean, the modern Rule 5 is only 1 round long. That's already been done. I think that was earlier today. Foolish Baseball live streamed it. Go take a look if you are curious. Who the heck is taking all the Rule 5 choices? Ah, the Poverty franchise, of course. The Athletics decided we're spending too much money. Let's just make up our roster full of minor league guys. That's a lot of money Detroit lost. That is a lot of money Detroit lost. Marcus Giles has his opt-out coming up soon. That's a stars and studs kind of lineup. So now that Rule 5 is done, now we can go add a guy like Kevin Millar to be our first baseman. You know what? Let's go 2 years. Second year is a team option. Kevin Appier. Oh no, did he go to the Dodgers or the Angels? Move on! Has moved on! He's an Athletic now. Juan Roca for Kubel and Evans. No. No, no, no. Good news is we got the Mets first round pick and the Angels, so we're drafting 22nd and 31st. 3 compensation picks so far, and we got a second rounder from the Angels. I like where this is going. Unfortunately, that does a number on our slot allotments, so let's budget $6.5 million now. Move on, got 3 years. Jason Kendall to Pittsburgh. Back to Pittsburgh, I should say. Good for him. Appier signs with the Dodgers. Oh, boy. Aubrey Huff goes to the White Sox. So Royals are restocking in a big way. Maybe we could still steal someone from the free agent market. Thing is, Amato in Arizona, 100 OPS. Yeah, that's not cutting the mustard. Let's get to the new year. Torrey Hunter goes to Milwaukee. Okay. Has Kevin Millar given us the time of day yet? I wouldn't mind an upgrade on second base, but Pete Orr is solid. We got Campana, we got Colina. Andre Dawson makes it to the Hall of Fame. Way to go, Hawk. Ooh, a lot of guys dropped off the ballot in there. Dennis Martinez, El Presidente, and Dave Stewart both gone. Steve, still hanging on. More justice than the real guy got. Because, I mean, if Victor Martinez is not our first baseman, or third baseman, but if he moves to first instead, then I guess Campana goes to third? And we've also got Khalil Green, who could contribute finally at third base. Maybe that's the play. Maybe Green is our third baseman and Victor Martinez is our first baseman. I don't know. There's a lot of options here. I know this. Jorge Vasquez is not going to be among them. If you're wondering what the chirping noises is, it's my feline supervisor, Mickey, asking how I'm doing and biting my thumb. Oh, thank you. Please stop with the bites. Kisses are okay, but no bites. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got Grady Sizemore lurking in the background. So if we get Millar, then Martinez is our third baseman. We'll probably find a new home for Sean Burrows as well. Trade proposal. All right, so Millar got back to me. Okay. Damian Moss for Tony Pena Jr. Mariners? No. No. I already have Steve Green, who stinks at locating the ball. Do we get another Thames? Get Charlie Thames. Jorge Julio has a extension signed. Yeah, this is a no from me, dog. Tony Pena is staying with the club. We're going to try and raid into FKN, Kamish, LB, and EMLB at the conclusion of our stream. If we can't get to the end of it. All right, another trade deal. Brian Sanchez. Cust and Chad Tracy. Okay, I'm listening. Tracy is interesting, but I'm not giving up Sanchez. Who do you want for Tracy then? Sanchez or Tony Pena Jr.? I mean, Pena is a top prospect. Tempting as Tracy is, I don't see the home run power showing up at all. So that's going to be a no from me. Another trade proposal. Juan Roca. I am not interested in this guy. Yay! Kevin Millar joins the team. Our new captain. Let's force V-Mart back to third base. And we'll see Kevin Millar as a platoon bat along with Sean Burrows. That I like. We needed a captain. We got a captain. I have a very happy kitty on my lap right now. Life's good. Kitty's also probably wondering when he's going to get some food. Ooh, budget increase. Nice. We got money to burn now. Actually, hang on. Is Gian still marked as... Okay, he's still marked as normal. Whew. So maybe we do try to extend him if he opts out. All right. And of course, there's the lurking Oleg Kornev in the minors. All right, so I bet you're wondering, hey, how do I do a neutral park game in my Out of the Park? Allow me to show you. Start by going to League Settings and go to Edit Ballparks. If you don't have it imported yet, go up here to Actions and choose Add New Park. It'll then create a brand new park, unassigned, not tagged to any team, and then you can import in data from file into this park, a .prk file from the Out of the Park forums. If you want it as a true neutral site stadium, it'll show up here under No League. Hello Tokyo Dome. There's the ballpark ID. You'll need this for the schedule editor. Estadio Hiram Bythorn is 237. Okay, so now, go back to League Settings. Go to Edit League Schedule. And here in Park ID, change it up. So this game, Rays and Yankees, takes place in the Tokyo Dome. And the rest of the season starts afterwards. We are starting on the road against the Diamondbacks, I notice. I see Nersha Banco and PBE Sim are both going. All right, so since I have time, this is going to be a bit of more of a chill stream. I'm going to just make the updates to the Expos games right now. Let's see if we can get to the end of spring training in today's stream. So there's the Expos game, 237. And then they hosted the Marlins. There we go. And then the next Bythorn game is May 18th. So let's go to May 16th. Skip ahead 2 days. There's the Expos hosting the Brewers. I keep thinking that may end up being a save I do, trying to get the Expos championship before they leave for Washington. You know, install some kind of a deadline. Like, the goal for this save with the Rockies was to make them more successful than they've been in real life. Mission accomplished multiple times. Alright, and the next Bythorn game is July 2nd. If I'm not mistaken, the Estadio Hiram Bythorn mod I'm using is from, I think it's a Silva M1? It might be a Nielsen CP one. Either way, you can get it yourself. It's on the Out of the Park forums. Along with, of course, Project Isekai no Yaku, my fictional Japanese baseball league. I stream that on Saturdays with the Saturday Seafarers. And sure enough, I'll be going with that on Saturday, as per usual. As for the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, the stream you're watching right now, normally I don't go this long, but we are going to be moving the start time to 5 p.m. to receive Dr. Dynastic's raid for the rest of the month. And then any other Hiram Bythorn games. No, doesn't look it. Okay, cool. That was easy. Let's take a look at the free agents and see if there's any. Cito Polanco, Type B, and now willing to take a minor league deal. A lot of empty contact in that bat. And he's too short to play first. I mean, we got the extra budget. Let's at least consider spending it. Adam Kennedy, even more empty contact. Cliff Floyd. Did well in Montreal. Did not do so well in Seattle. Jeff Bagwell's a jerk. Keep looking at Jose Amado. I just feel like he's asking too much. There's Berblinger. There's our old friend Jeff Blum. Let's talk with Amato and see what he wants. A 1-year deal. Alright, are you willing to accept... Well, he's another right-handed bat, too. Okay, we're not going to bother with him. We need some lefties. Chris Haney would be an upgrade over Brett Herring, at least. In theory. But he'd also be more expensive. Alright, let's talk to him. If he's going to the Orioles, I'm not going to stop him. Mike Stanton. $2 million. For a bullpen guy? I'd rather just stick with Herring. The Orioles are going after him. Cito's never quite looked right for his ratings. Strada's a jerk. Dingo's a lefty bat. Alright, let's go after him. Let's see, would you accept 1.4 million? I've coveted him for long enough. Let's grab him as a first base option, and then we can find a new home for Sean Burrows, probably on the farm. Nilsson and Millar can be our tandem over at first. All right, Dave Nilsson. 200 career home runs, the Dingo. Joins the team. Spring training is going to be interesting to see who survives. Between Bozede and Sizemore, for example. Let's see if there's any other... Robin Ventura heads to the Padres. 1 year and a vesting option. Alright, well, he stays in the division. That's less than ideal. Kennedy's ask just went down. Now, but we've got Pete Orr. Do we want to try old man Jesse Cross? I'll bring him back, Matt Morris. Yeah, let's give Ellerton an invite. Do you still give up a pick if it's a minor league deal? Two first rounds, 4 in the supplementals. Giants now take our second round pick, so we now have the third rounders from the Angels. Who are the Angels signing? I mean, Dingo Dave on a rental makes a lot of sense. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot they're going to the Swoosh J. Oh. Steve Avery to the Blue Jays for 2 years. Glenn Dishman, hey, he's coming back to the division. He's with the Dodgers. Russ Ortiz over to the Twins. Some old faces in new places. Craig Dingman. Minor league deal with the Mets. Boston Red Sox, of course, have one free agency the most. Adding Giambi, Jose Guillen, and Aubrey Huff. And they got Derek Jeter. Oh my word, they actually made a trade between New York and Boston, and it involved Derek Jeter. And it puts Cano in pinstripes. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, this is rich. God, I love out of the park baseball. Where else can you see something that goofy? I know, right, Cicero? Like, what on earth just happened there? Steve Green with a stuff drop. Great. William Juarez with a stuff boost. Okay. He may be a future close or future starter. All right, some interesting stuff moving around. Tony Pena's speed went up. And his eye. Okay. I'm eager to see what the season holds. And not just the captain away, that captain too. I mean, the Red Sox were the East's winner last season. Whoop! Spring training. Crud. Stop! We need to invite some guys. Alright, so Ellerton. Aubrey and Sullivan. Trent Ulchin. Jason Kubel. Krimmel. Smero Petit and Jesse Crane. That's our spring training invitees. Sullivan looks like he could be fun. And yes, I want Victor Martinez finishing up his training at third. Put up 3.7 wins above replacement off the bench for us. All right, let's get to the draft pool announcement and see how things look. Joe Vitko heads elsewhere. The Phillies. Yet another supplemental first rounder. Can't argue with that. Bagwell goes to Tampa Bay. Knobloch back to the Bluebirds. We gotta fix the logo. They're supposed to be wearing the new logo now. And I think I may bench Pete Orr against lefties. Give Campana a chance to get some at-bats in. Oh, Victor Martinez just had a everything drop. Oh, well. Oh, love the name. Chip Cannon. Oh, he's going to be fun. Sizemore's stuff is getting better. He may make the club. We'll see. All right, we have too many first basemen. I mean, Aubrey has made some noise, but let's send him down. Let's force bench Pete Orr. That way Campana can get some starts at second. And look at that. Draft pool announcement is Cuts Day. And Boston extended Derek Jeter. Oh my word. we have officially gone off the rails. All right, looks like we're doing some loading. Since we're in March, I will be right back. Talk to you in a moment. All right, we're back. Let's see. Is FKN up and rolling yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. Let's see who's in this year's draft pool. Ryan Braun. Not liking it. Tulowitzki. Offense is good. Defense is nowhere near Guillen, though. Ellsbury, okay. Lorenzo Kane, interesting. Verlander, okay. Let's look at the draft pool. And you can't flim-flam the Zimzam, but Ryan Zimmerman is available in the draft. Oh, he'd be fun. Probably as a first baseman, but still. Hey, Tadahito Iguchi! I recognize that name. Let's take a look at the fielding ratings, because I'm curious, did something happen that broke all the good fielders? Like, the peaks we're getting now are 60, where Guillen is a 75. Which is one of the reasons why I'm so covetous of that dude. Brantley might be a very good option for our outfield. I mean, Ten's also got, like, massively TCR'd to where he is. Nope, not as a youngster. He's projected to go to the Diamondbacks. Who are we projected to get? Did our first round pick get booted again? Ugh. Jesus Romo. Oh. Also projected Stephen Head. Juan Fuentes. Oh, he seems fun. Chris Getz. Jose Gregorio Martinez. Oh my lord, we are, Steve Tolleson, Chris Volstad. Oh, things are grim. Alright, we gotta go to the Blue Jays and fix their logo. I know it's supposed to be different by now. There we go. That's the Blue Jays look I'm used to. Man, the gray hats were ugly. Last year for this iteration of the Angels. Orioles have updated to the modern era. A lot of teams have made it to the modern era. Do we have any new alternates this year? No. Padres have gone sea and sand finally. Tampa still got those. There we go. That's the Blue Jays. This team is built on Sean Green and Carlos Delgado and not a heck of a lot else. All right, cuts time. Let's send down the obvious guys who aren't on contracts yet. So that's Crane, Petit, Randazzo, Sullivan, with William Juarez taking over the starting rotation. Did Kim just get nerfed? Kim got nerfed. Okay, that's what's happened. Juarez in the closing role. Okay, we got to get him a picture then. The King of Nicaragua. Ellerton 6'7". Wow. All right, let's see how the rest of those guys fare. All right, of the first baseman. Of course, Burrows has completely flopped. Millar's not doing that much better. Dingo's done decent. All right, so let's shop around Burrows. We wasted his option years, and now he's just not helpful to us. Brent Oost. Love the name. Zwircic has way too much money left on his contract, tempting as it is to get him. Old man Luis Gonzalez. Maybe I should have specified prospects. Anything with a yellow number I'll take. Brett Rudrude, I think, is our dude. I mean, Jesse Harper is at least a potential starting pitcher. Gil Meach. Does Meach have option years? 1. So... It's either Rudrude or Jesse Harper. I like Harper. Let's go with that. Resolve that issue. Kalina has flop sweated out of another team. Krimmel's not even on a contract yet, so we're going to demote him. How's Jorge Vasquez looking? Not great. So let's send Kalina down. We'll keep Vasquez for now. Tony Pena is hanging together. Good, good. Sizemore needs more playtime. We know what we're getting with Matt Watson. Ugh, I keep clicking away from Olchin too quick. Yeah, Kubel needs to go down. All right. Let's see how that looks. What's our next break day? 18th. Let's see if we have any injuries. Always got to watch for the injuries. That's always a concern. Ah, FK and Kamish is live. So we will be raiding into him once we get through spring training. Thank you all for sticking around with me, by the way. I mean, AZ Axel, also keep in mind this game was started in Out of the Park 23. So any historical defense stats may be different if you started this game in 24. Campana's making his case for being on the starting lineup. Hello. Ellerton. We'll see if Ellerton is okay with being demoted. Right now, I think he's on the cusp and he's on his way out. Deliza. I think Deliza, with how he's pitched, not great. Wait, we got Sanchez. Sanchez is our... once and future ace. So let's send him down. Take a look at these guys. Khalil Green or Jorge Vasquez. Okay, hang on to both of them. Pena's done all right. Nilsson is struggling a bit, but we can manage. Campana is cracking it. Orr's doing all right. I don't think Olchin's making the team, but he's doing a very good job in spring training. I think our 5 outfielders are going to be Bozide, Sizemore, Thames, Watson, Griffey, and... oh, maybe it's Watson over Shinjo. 60, 60, 60. Yeah, I think Shinjo's the one who's going to be demoted. Actually, we're just going to waive him. Sorry, Tsuyoshi. You ran out of chances, my dude. So given the guys we have on the roster, I think we're going to send down Vasquez. Keep Khalil Green. Because second, third, and short, we can always use more of. I want to see a bit more play from Tony Pena, but I think he's not too far from sticking with the club. It's going to be tough to get down to our final cuts. It really is. Pete Orr out for a week. Thankfully, we have time. Our first game isn't until April 6th, and we're on the road, which also means no lineup intro when we start next season. All right, let's get to opening day. We won spring training. Yay. Shinjo has successfully been sent down to the minors. Got a lot of guys ready to come up to the bigs next season. No wonder our AAA team is so good. All right. Ellerton will be demoted. He did not make the Major League roster. There's our team. Sarlos, Rolandini, Coe, Brown, and Green. William Juarez will be our new closer. Really should be in the starting rotation, but whatever. Rowenhorst. Dickey, Camacho, Deliza, and Kim. No idea why Kim's ratings went down. He pitched really well. At least the bullpen's going to be a source of strength for us, and Brett Herring, our long relief guy. You know what? Dave Nilsson still has catcher eligibility. I think we're going to option down Domit to make some room. Dave Nilsson will be our backup catcher. Old Man Dingo. So now, between the infielders, Campana, Green, or Pena Jr. I think we got to send Pena Jr. down, but he's next man up. And that's our team. All right, I'm going to raid y'all into EMLB After Dark at this point. I think I've done enough damage and talking for one day, plus I am getting hungry. You'll see me next on Saturday with the Saturday Seafarers as the 2030 season in the JPBO rolls on. I also promised on last Saturday stream I would do an emergency stream if Shohei Ohtani or Yoshinobu Yamamoto signed with the Blue Jays. Hold me to that. Who trying to ball? Chat with me on Discord. Let's get you set up. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week, everyone.